to the bitter end. Which leaves us with I think playing Cupid is the only one left that we can actually still do. But since this this episode might just do a bunch of quest diving on the later end, let's just go ahead and move up to the 13th floor and say we did so. Today has just been kind of divided, so now it is evening instead of the afternoon, and this video will be recorded so late at night I don't think anyone will see it. But regardless, I'm sure people will watch it in some sort of morning or all at once on Monday or something. So I'm back. So essentially we have gotten like the snow plumes, the fire plume, and we've determined that the Holy Grail is the main MacGuffin of this entire game. I've mapped out the path of the 12th floor. Essentially, you go in like two small clockwork fashions in order to reach the exit. So you go north, then you go west to start the first clockwise method. It go west, north. Yes, west, north, east, east, south, west, north, east, and you're here. Yeah. That's about 1 3/4 of it. Oh, Ardal and Ninhenham music. Walk down the snowy path, you find a large door to enter the corridor beyond. Ardalyn is still waiting here. Yes. Half-hearted as she wears a dark and rather melancholy expression. Okay, maybe it's useless, but you have to try. Your quest in the labyrinth. What would you say if I asked you to give it up and go home? Nah. You need a better reason than my say-so, I guess, then I'll tell you one thing. She looks up in the heavens and ends from the snowy forest and continues her speech. People in high regard say there's a floating castle. We have established this. It's a ruler of the skies. There's a There, they collect souls of the ones who die down here. Ardalyn catches a snowflake falling from the sky and gazes at it in her hand. It sounds just like a legend, but it's not that simple. Something terrible has passed here that no one can defeat, and I'm warning you now. If you want to go up there, I won't stop you, not yet anyway. The black-haired witch quietly mutters the last sentence before turning her back on you. So, anyways, very quietly, sure. Cryptic story is finished, you may now move on, or return to town first. Like, you really need to, you should just be prepared to come up here. Even though we ourselves are not actually going to be up here for too long, we're just coming up here to activate a geomagnetic pole, so that we can get started on a bunch of quests and hopefully finish a bunch of quests, including the ones that we can actually finish here, the mine one, which we could actually finish on this floor, and we're gonna get to it, but I want access to the take point, because I want Amritas! Those things are important to me. I really do like it when Amritas are available. You have to wait until the 13th floor to get to them. Or maybe it is from a mine point item, and I'm hallucinating and I could get it right now, but I'm pretty sure it's a take item, so just like it is in the third game and the first game. So let's go up here, and that'll deposit us in a room nearby the geomagnetic pole, if not right at the geomagnetic pole. Okay, staircase is to our north, and immediate exits are west, east, and Dennis. Alright, let's go east. Now, the pole is right here, but I believe the floor has like 2 paths. One is a dead end and one is surefire progress. I'm pretty sure this way is not a dead end. Oh, well, is the dead end. Beg pardon. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start a little bit of initial exploration in the 13th floor, up to where this dead end leads. At least from what I remember, this should be a dead end. I know it's not a fast dead end. We're actually going to be exploring for quite a bit, but it should dead end really quickly. There should also be a shortcut over here, you would think. Meet the huge crab! The huge crab is very similar to the ones in the third game, except, well, why did I come to this fight so damaged? Huge crabs, to get their item, you have to kill them with anything but slash, cut, and stab. So, you know, use your poisons, and your ice, and your fire, and your volt, and your non-elemental magic against these things. And the claw bug's just as annoying as usual, so dare I send a Cure 3 to Jason, or should I chance it and let him see if he can make it? Go ahead and use War Cry. And Volt Shots. No, I think a Fire Shot should be good. Because if that No, even if it's poison, it's gonna get terrified because of Evil Eye. So, yeah. There went that idea. Even though I just said you could kill it with poison. How dare I betray myself? Okay, well, Linda's weapon is elemented fire, so I'm not too worried if she attacks that. And Tornado Splash should not kill it. So let us do that. Okay, sets up counter. This is when Huge Crab gets annoying. His counter does immense damage if you don't kill it when you hit it. So, counter's a huge pain. That's what you need to know about it. If you hit it with a physical attack, it's going to bounce back, and it's going to hurt a lot more than it... yeah, it's just going to hurt a ton. So just try not to, you know, trigger it. Also, Warcry makes my damage 28. That's pretty good. Compared to the 17, it's 170% boost, I think. I think someone could do the math on that. 17 to 28. It sounds like 170% boost. Anyone, if anyone wants to leave the maths to clarify, that would be nice. Though those claw bugs are not exactly the best thing to test the percentage of Warcry's boost on. I also want to know how Deadlaw compares to Warcry. I think they're about the same, or maybe Deadlaw is a bigger boost. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Deadlaw is a bigger boost than Warcry is, but I don't know, so I have no place to say. But I'm pretty sure the defense debuff is... it doesn't matter for me. I don't care about defense debuffs. I just want to know the comparisons. Let's see. This is a tree up here. Yeah, we're pretty much locked into going in one direction. And it's pretty much a cross. A bunch of madness and disparity. So let's go over here. Okay, pile of snow. Very nice to meet you. There's no FOEs in this vicinity. What am I doing? Let's just go ahead and map it as regular walls. Alright. Usually I mark high walls as as forms as people have already seen. But sometimes it's not completely necessary. If FOEs aren't around, I usually don't mind the mapping the high walls as normal walls. And that's just how I usually do them. Let's go... yeah, so this is a semi-cross. Does something like this. Where does this go? There's so many walls and I'm mapping it wrong and everything is going so super well right now. Let's go over here. I don't want to get too extensive in exploration because I do want to finish quest in this episode. But I do believe there's a treasure chest over here, which is what we're getting. And a shortcut over here as well. Music? Music? Sorry, that just left me winded. It's oh man. Oh. Don't do that again. Oh, it's not easy, Evil Eye. Eric said. Whatever. Oh, we're about to get joined in by an FOE if we don't do anything. Oh, whatever, it does not take that long to kill these things. Jesus. No, huge crabs are also really strong. Despite their huge defense, they also have a lot of attack. They're kind of like a mighty glacier type enemy. And also you can see that the kill claw has spawned in front of us. And I'm pretty confident we can kill the thing. Well, we don't have dampen. I have to always remind myself, we don't have dampen to lower that thing's defense. So that sounds so suicidal. Well, sometimes you gotta live with some danger. If you take your too much time on against the enemies, you're gonna run into this FOE. It's called a kill claw. Man, I'm speaking softer now that my ears got blasted, huh? Just send a Kadoshit this way, a Viper its way, a Warcry, setup, Evil Eye, and think the thing's weak to fire. Alright, it's easily terrified, that's nice. Let's not use Kadosh we're not gonna use Kadoshis if it's terrified. Tornado, Suicide, Fire Shot does like 50 something, try Volt Shot. See how much damage it does to itself. 94, which is immensely better than what any of my characters can inflict themselves. It's very nice. I think we've gotten it down to the mark of which Climax can kill it, so let's try. Use Suicide just in case, of course, and a Snipe. Alright, very nice. And yeah, its basic drop is a Space Husk, and its better drop is the Bloody Blade, or I think it's that, but it could be anything. Let's continue on with this little side segment. We have to get in from the other crosswalk, so I don't think we're going to have access to this chest for actually quite some time, so that's good to, well, it's nice to have in the head. Especially after eardrums. I just can't let that go. Haven't been looking for shortcuts either. I'm pretty sure there's a extracurricular shortcut around here somewhere. But not here. Let's just go south, and the encounter rate here is absurd too. That's, go over. I know, I did say this was a long dead end, so I have no regrets in coming over here, as the way of progress is definitely towards the west, not so much this eastern half. We now know that we have to conduct these fights super quickly, so let us not hold back on any factor. I usually test. I would have set up a war cry. I probably should have. Huge Crab does a lot more damage than you think it does. That's for sure. And it's also nice to know that these Moriana things don't inflict Armbind, which is strangely convenient. They only do the head and legs. Swing attacks over here. Activate Suicide on that. Well, I hope he doesn't escape, that's for sure. Alright, good. Jason grew a level. How many people have been growing levels? I know Linda leveled up recently. But, okay, Anna has a level, getting her first level in Scavenge! Yes! Right, I should have really just gotten curses to... Should have just kept curses to 5 and went for Scavenge first. Lesson learned. Jason, you are working on Medishot, last level. Does it only lower the cost? If it only lowers the cost, I'm not too terribly interested in it. So let's get our first level in Wild Shot. Does that sound like a good plan? I think to me that sounds like a good plan, taking our first level in Wild Shot. So get started on Wild Shot. Alright, nothing else. Anyone need healing? Good question. We don't have too much to go on, but we won't be in here too much longer. Wow, we are going in so many loops. I think I should really just save this little area for later, and actually get done when I want you to get done today, rather than actually start the march on the 13th floor. Though, doing this little segment of the 13th floor as this episode actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. To be honest, now that I think about it. Let's just do our typical mapping thing. This does mean this episode's more than likely going to be long, but meh, we'll live. Especially after having somebody's ears blasted. It's just, I'm not going to leave the ear blast in for you guys. I guess, you know, I love people. I do like people. So I'm just not going to include the ear bust. And if I'm speaking softer, it's because I am. It's because after you get your ears blasted, why would you not? What FOE is this? This is a different FOE. I know that for sure. But I'm not going to face it, because I already faced Kill Claw today. Is there really no reason to come over here? Is it really just this FOE by itself? I find that hard to believe. And I also find it very easy to believe there might still be a Kill Claw here. The good thing about huge crabs is they don't have overwhelming resistances like the Claw Bug does. It's a tornado down there. It's not going to do too much damage, but it's going to at least help immensely. Okay, the huge crabs never use counter on their first turn. That's good. That's very useful information. Memorize it, and you're gonna have to learn to love that fact. Attack over there, attack over there. Actually, you have a Viper left. Go ahead and swing that. Attack over there, suicide on Clawbug, and fire shot over there. I didn't kill it. Attack, attack, attack. Nope. Attack. No, suicide, and attack. Alright. Shell ship. Alright. That must be its basic item. This is a take point. None of my characters have take, but it's very nice to know that this is here. I hope this isn't the easy access take point, because that would be a little bit inconvenient, to say the least. Oh, we did just cover a small area. Is there a shortcut connected to this FOE? No, it's just worth a check. I'm gonna get out of this, yeah, let's just get out of here. My stats are running on low. We can do the rest of this side of the area later. Let's warp wire out of here. And let's see what quest we can do. Should be a few new ones. Cider, best liquor, you need to help me get some more ingredients from the labyrinth. Naval man hiring a troubadour for support front lines. We can grab Flora and do this real quick. Found a hole on the 13th floor. We're gonna have to do this later. Is there any quest I already have that can be completed now that I've reached this floor? Okay, so we get some money. That's nice. Not very useful, but it's nice. We already have what items I think I need and the stuff, so let's just sell everything we have. Spell ship, or shell ship, gives us access to hand cannon and the sallet. We need more sallets, that's good. Space husk, front wings, staghorn. Alright, we got some sallet, yes. Sallet's there, we need a sallet here. Oh, okay, that's all the sallets we actually need. Icy flower, strawberry. See if we can get any rare ones. Not. Adelaria. We need an ice sheet. Celestine. Oh yes, okay. Screw everything. No longer gathering, just taking that and running. Turn this stuff in. Playing Cupid, get those fate beads, get those on our Hexer. I think this is our second set of fate beads too. One thing at a time. And I'm totally just gonna skip this text because it's not interesting. Da-da. And we get an Excelia, which is awesome because it boosts limits. That's what it does. Anything else? Just out of reach? Yeah, that's later. Unless we have space for it in our quest log, which I highly doubt. Whoa, we actually do have quite a lot of room in here. And both of these can't be done to the 14th floor, so never mind. Well, that does it for quest. Let's see. Anna, got you some more fate beads. Because you obviously need more luck. Let's see, anything else? Well, sooner or later, when she starts getting revenge, we're gonna start pouring HP up items on her, so best use these now. Alright, sell all this stuff. Therica AX, yes! Stoneard, yes! Beast Bell, where is my Amrita? Bug Piece, Headguard, please be Amrita. Okay, game. Is it really from Chop Points? Well, I'm gonna go quickly grab some chop stuff, be right back. Ice Branch. Oh, is that seriously it? Huh. Oh, we have 13 chops. Do I dare chance 13 chops? No, let's not. Let's just take this ice branch. We're gonna need if you get an ice branch here, hold on to it. It's extremely hard to get these things. well, it's not extremely hard, it requires quite a bit of luck, which some people don't have. So if you find it too random here, just wait until the 14th floor. The 14th floor chop point is a lot more forgiving on giving ice branches. But if you get an ice branch here, just make sure you hold on to it. You're gonna need it for Cupid stuff later. That's Dums. You're gonna need 2 of these for the bar. I didn't. 1 more pale arm. I should have figured there was a monster requirement in there. Oh well, guess we'll get pale arm. Yeah, we have to wait a little bit to get that. Darn. Late 3rd stratum for Amritas. I'm gonna be power hungry. I am power hungry. Well, I think that's it for today. We've done a lot. I mean, we've shopped, we've explored the labyrinth, we've did quests, we've done the mission, and we've done all sorts of crazy stuff. We have the death branches that are the death stems that we need for a quest. We've just done too much in this episode. I'm gonna see you guys later.